Hey, everybody. Welcome to another episode of TFG Radio. Tonight we have myself, Adam, and Danny.
Hey.
We should have John, in theory, as soon as he's done with his slow speed chess match.
Yeah, it's like, put him on a clock.
So, with his son, so we'll see how that goes. It might tire him out. You never know.
True.
Couple things real quick. I guess we'll just get started. I was invited by GW to go to and help with the judging at Tacoma. So
And how was that?
I went out there and it was fine. My flight was a little delayed, but going there, but it was fine. The hotel / convention was very nice. The scenery is beautiful because it's in the mountains or whatever. Got to see a lot of people from that area that that I only see once a year if they happen to go to LVO or maybe ARMO or BAO, because that's probably the closest thing that FLG runs to them. I got to see a few people that plan on going to LSO that actually went to that are at GW Tacoma. It was
Nice.
and like any other place, it's a little different in terms of how they do things than how FLG does it.
In your mind, what's like the biggest difference besides the like weird pod system they do?
Well, that's a Nova thing that they adopted because of who's in charge. But a couple of the big things was just they have I guess like a central like spoke for, and then where all the TOs go to, and of course they only do GW events, so it's just Sigmar. I think of Sigmar, 40k, Kill Team, Narrative, Underworlds.
Horus Heresy?
No, I don't think there was Horus Heresy. I can't remember. But the TO booth or the TO tables was this large central area, where I think I don't think we used it as much because we were too busy walking around.
Right.
But it was there, like there was usually someone there to like answer questions or things like that. So, and it wasn't the
That's
same
cool.
person the
I
whole
can see
time,
that.
but that was pretty neat.
It wasn't just you.
No, I was there for a little while, but no. Um, the other thing is that stuck out is that they allow them to kind of play into lunch,
Mm.
which was kind of like I don't particularly care for, but they want to make sure they want to try to make sure everybody finishes their game, so they allow them to play through their lunch. They don't allow them to play through their whole lunch, but they allow them to play through about maybe a half hour. The lunch and break were an hour because of the new edition.
Right. Makes
So
sense.
so I don't know how it would be for like the time between games 2 and 3. They'll probably be shortened because normally between game 2 and 3 you give about a half hour, but in this case they
Right.
gave an hour both times. So we did end a little later than usual.
Yeah, I was gonna say, that sounds like a late days.
Yeah. Luckily the last day was only 2 games because we spent the rest of the afternoon breaking down the hall.
Right.
So, but it was very educational. I got to see the new way the app works, where how it integrates with BCP. So you can, and it's kind of cool because you have to log into, you have to have a My Warhammer account,
Right.
and then you log into that, and then you're able to share your list with your opponent, regardless if, oh, look who's here, finally.
Yeah.
Did you win?
No, I lost. Well, I beat even. I lost that one.
Oh my god.
Oh.
He's
I'm
not
just
pretty
talking. I'm just talking about Tacoma.
good. Oh, okay, cool. Keep going.
All right.
Proceed.
So I thought the app part was neat because if you use link up your My Warhammer account, and it doesn't matter if your My Warhammer account email is different than your BCP email, you can still pull that account into the app and the GW app, And then because of that, you can link up with your opponent and their Warhammer account. And the neat thing about it is you don't need to, as long as one of you has both codexes, then you both have access to the lists and the units. So let's say
Yeah,
like
I mean, theoretically, your opponent should have access to their codex.
they should, but if let's say John you don't, but I have all of them, even if you don't have access, even if you don't have yours on the app, you can still see your units on the app when we play, as long as someone between the two people
Yeah,
has the codex. It doesn't matter who.
I get that.
So,
I like that because like I get to see my opponent's codex list fully, even if I don't have it.
And then they put in a function where you can see they put in a function that basically checks your CP count, make sure both of you are it's at the same, and also make sure your score is the same during the game. So if it's not, then it has like a red flag, and you're supposed to go back and fix it. There's a little bit of hiccup in terms of going back to fix it, but it kind of worked out in the end for everybody. And then you can automatically upload the results to BCP.
Nice.
So it's definitely nice. That's good integration. I've been using that thing, the app, a decent amount lately, and I will say that there's definitely going back and fixing things is a hassle. But it really is nice.
Well, they just implemented that like the Wednesday before the event, so. But yeah, it's once it's smoothed out or the rough edges are smoothed out, I think it'll be fine, and probably everyone will probably end up using it, or they should. I think even if you don't have a subscription, it's still something you can use. But
right,
seems like it, yeah.
But overall, orcs did what orcs do currently in this new edition. They didn't dominate like in the past when a new edition comes out, like Flyers did in 8th, or Eldar did in 9th or 10th, the start of 10th.
Right. How dare you? Flyers didn't dominate anything ever.
But orcs were a very strong. They
represented.
Well, they were the final. They were in the final. They're the two undefeated. It was orc on orc in the finals. So
gross.
It was still a good mix. Going
worst category of all time, orc on orc.
It was still like there's still a bunch of armies in it. Like there was an Emperor's Children army. There was one of the other ones. Can't remember off the top of my head. There's Emperor. I know there was Chaos. There was orcs. Like I said, there was Eldar. There was and a few other armies. Some G Stealer cult, I believe. Regular CSM. Because if you include the shadow round, they did have a shadow round because it was over 500 people, 515 I think was the number of players at the start of the day. But it was pretty cool. Nothing major, but just like any event, there's always like player issues and things like that. But you wouldn't know it.
It was at the convention center still, right?
Yeah, it's still at the same place.
Where you go up the escalators and you look out the window and Mount Rainier's right there in the distance.
Yeah.
Yeah, I love that place.
Yeah, so it was pretty cool. Hotel was nice. The lunch and dinners that they served for the judges and for everybody that was working there was nice. The people were cool. Talked to everybody from other events. Some people I'd known, some people I just met at the event. But I do appreciate being able to go, like almost like a practice run for me before LSO next week. So lots of fun. But that was Tacoma. Orcs won the event. Well, Orcs, I mean, I know a couple of people from FLG was there. I know Junior was there. Reese was there. Frankie. So I think Junior came out. I think he came in 6th overall in Tacoma.
Oh, nice.
So He was playing his Votan, so. But it was cool. Lots of fun. I'm very tired walking so much.
Yeah, I bet.
But yeah. So that was Tacoma, on to LSO. And between Tacoma and today, we had a bunch of updates from Games Workshop. So we can go through the ones we care about really quick.
Sounds good.
Danny, you want to start with one of yours?
Nothing happened to Tyranids.
Quick and easy.
I guess is a good thing.
What about
I'll take that as a win.
They didn't change any of the points or anything?
No, we didn't even get any points adjustments.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was like, how do I say that? Like aggressively mid. Like it's just like, okay, Tyranids kind of exist, I guess. Yeah, I mean, again, really what bothered me is they didn't adjust the points for what do you call them? Screamer killers.
Mm.
And it's just like,
Are they too much right now?
No, yeah, they're a lot. I mean, they're a lot of points for their stat line, right? Like, let me get it up real quick.
It's 125.
Yeah, like, which is, I mean, to put it in context, for 125, they are less toughness, less wounds, than what do you call them? I can't think today. They're less stuff than I'm just like looking through them. Than a Toxicrene or a Haruspex.
Oh, okay.
Right, like, they're just, and with less output as well. I mean, they're really only advantage is that they can force battle shock tests when they shoot at stuff. But like, they're just not. No, I feel that they need some kind of boost because again, Screamer Killer is toughness 9, 10 wounds, 3 OC, or you could get a Haruspex who moves the same, is toughness 11, does have a 3+ save, not a 2+ save, but has 14 wounds and is OC 4, and has just a crap ton more attacks.
Yeah, because like the regular Carnifexes are only 90 points.
Yeah, because I mean they're just little guys. These little babies.
Yeah, it looks like they didn't change any. I mean, they dropped points on a few things, but it looks like they didn't really change anything. Nothing changed. It looks like nothing changed in their detachments too much. But yeah, so they lucked out.
Yep.
What about your World Eaters?
I got it. Hold on, let me get the point changes up because it's in a whole separate thing.
Because again,
core rules and key down. Oh, there it is. Minotaur and field manual sends me to another thing. Oh my god.
I mean, the Defiler went up, but that's going to be a theme. That's
everybody.
That's going to be a theme you're going to see. But everything else looks like went down.
Down, yeah. Angron's 330 now.
330. Wait till we get to CSM out. Then they'll complain.
Right. All the vehicles are down. Terminators went down by 10.
I think it did for everybody.
Their third plus cost units went down.
Yeah, and
even of course, went up.
Even your Predators went down.
Yeah, 8-bound and Exalted 8-bound went down. So they're pretty inexpensive. Berserkers went down. Yeah, pretty much everything went down except for Blood Crushers. Taking 6 Blood Crushers is an extra 10 points, and your third plus unit costs an extra 10, 20 on top of that. But
yeah,
overall, like, World Eaters really came out strong here in terms of just being a lot cheaper.
Yeah,
especially like with 8-bound being as cheap as they are, because you don't get taxed on 8-bound until your third unit.
Well, you can only take 3. Yeah,
you can only take 3 units. So it's basically
just take 2
for about 1,100-ish points. You could have 12 8-bound and 12 exalted 8-bound.
Ooh.
And still have 900 points for, have roughly 8-ish to 900 points to play with.
It looks like
that's pretty cool.
Are 8-bound pretty decent?
Yeah. They have good output. You got to get them there, but they have good output.
And they can shove them in a land raid? You put them in a drop pod?
No, we don't have drop pods.
We don't have drop pods, John. Shut up.
Our land raiders did not change. They are still... They're still 220 points.
Can you put them in a floating tank that also has capacity?
That would be cool.
You guys don't have those either?
No. They also changed the force dispositions on a couple of them. That's about, and then they took the unique tag, but I don't know where they took it off of. What is unique? Is one use only, right? Or one you can only apply it once, right?
Right. Yeah.
So they removed from the upgrades. I think they removed a couple of the unique tags.
Oh, I didn't see.
Why do Chaos armies have to all walk?
They can use drop pods, but only under special circumstances.
The good units all walk, right?
Yes.
They're infantry units. They're good infantry units. None of them can go in rhinos. Correct?
No, they
am
could.
I wrong here?
No, they have rhinos.
8-bound can go in the rhinos?
Oh, no, I think they'd have to go in the Land Raider.
Okay. Can Plague Marines still go in rhinos? They can, right?
Plague Marines can.
Okay. What about Rubric Marines?
Rubric Marines can.
Okay.
Berserkers can.
Okay.
The Emperor's Children ones.
Emperor's Children, please don't bring them up.
Emperor's Children can. Their Noise Marines can.
We don't talk about degenerates. No Emperor's Children.
Oh, jeez.
But the best units mostly walk. Right?
Yeah.
Chaos cares about their people's health, John.
Okay.
Walk,
Just making sure. I mean, it's been a year since I've actually played this game in any serious capacity. So I just wanted to make sure I wasn't missing something.
Sure, you're fine.
The Chaos Gods hate wheels.
Yes.
Why do they hate repulsor technology? They could just make the tank fly with magic.
Maybe it costs too much magic. Well, Khorne doesn't have magic.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, that's right. Well, I feel like they kind of do. They just pretend like it's not. They're like the space wolves of Chaos Marines. They use the warp, but they pretend like they're better than those who use the warp.
Oh my god.
Otherwise, how would they manifest? There's got to be some kind of magic.
Well, they just kill a lot of stuff.
They just manifest through murder.
That's basically how it works.
It is. That's true. It's true. Okay, fair enough. All right.
John, you want to talk about Dark Angels?
Sure. What do you want to talk about?
Do you know any of the changes for Dark Angels?
I don't. I have not paid attention this week because I had to write a paper about the Renaissance.
Oh my god.
It was actually about religion in the state, and I was trying really hard not to be biased while writing the paper.
That doesn't sound like you at all.
Hey, when I'm doing academic stuff, I'm not biased. The professors don't like that.
They just change a couple of the rules.
I give the people what they want. I give the audience what they want. I don't know anything about the Dark Angels changes. I do know that next week I'm going to be playing a bunch of games with Edwin and his Dark Angels because he's said he wants to play. There's no more summer camp.
No, there we go.
And I got some Sisters of Battle models for Eve, Adeptus Sororitas. She's not really expressed an interest in playing, but she definitely wants to paint them. So I got her St. Celestine and the Paragon war suits and Seraphim are the flying ones, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I got some of those. Yeah, because she's got Sisters of Battle to paint. Maybe she'll play too. But that's the extent of my current knowledge of what's going on.
It's just some updates to some detachments. The big thing is they updated Lionel Johnson's. Now he has the keyword mobile, which I believe lets him walk through walls now.
Walls. Yep.
Oh, thank God. Okay, that is a good change.
He also went down 20 points. He's 265.
He was overcosted. He's been overcosted for like a while.
Definitely ranks went up if you take...
The Loyalist Primarchs have been overcosted, I think, all the time.
I think they've been fairly costed.
I mean, come on. They kind of suck.
They changed how his deep strike ability works. Well, they updated it. I shouldn't say they changed it.
Oh, they updated the wording so it makes sense with the new edition.
At the end of your opponent's turn, if this unit is unengaged, you can use this ability, go into strategic reserves, make an ingress move, basically deep strike, and this
is
includes.
It still called forest walking?
It's called Mist Wreathed Shadow Realms.
Okay. That's what it's called, right? Forest walking or something at first?
I think in the book it's called that.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that's right. I think it's the novel. You're right.
But more importantly, this uppy downy includes the first turn.
Ooh.
Yeah.
So that's very important because, as I learned this past weekend, you can only uppy downy on the first turn if you have it in your rules.
Yeah.
So like
Lionel, Calidus, Johnson, Assassin.
Yeah, so like Grey Knights can't do it anymore in turn 1 if they go second.
Aww.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
Aww.
And anybody that has that ability can't do it now unless it says in their ability. They give the Inner Circle companion stealth.
Okay.
Took some keywords away, added some keywords, so you just got to pay attention to that.
When it comes to the detachments, did they update like the Inner Circle one and all?
They updated the Company of Hunters detachment.
Company of Hunters.
So that the unit friendly Adeptus Astartes Master of Maneuver detachment rule has changed, so they all have assault weapons. And they're eligible to shoot if they fall back. When the unit is selected to make a fallback move, that fallback move does not prevent the units from being eligible to shoot.
That's pretty good.
And then friendly mounted units have their range attacks are assault. They can declare a charge if they advance. So they can charge and advance. And they can fall back and shoot. And declare a charge.
That's always good.
Yeah, seems good.
That's good.
And then there's a lot of advance and charge. There's advance and charge strat they updated. Then you can give a unit lance, which I think the old thing was
you
like.
can already do that.
No, I think it was like +1 wound for the stratagem, Talon Strike stratagem.
Okay, I thought there was one that gave you lance on the charge or something.
They didn't change Inner Circle.
So we played.
Maybe the unit had lance instead of the
yeah.
The stratagem that gives you lance.
Okay. What about my knights? Did they get anything good?
Let me see.
No love for my knights.
I'm going. Let me look.
Back up. We have to go past.
Knights. Don't take that tone with me. I'm not married to you.
His Stellan went up for some reason.
What?
Yeah,
but I wanted to run 2 of those.
Yeah, well, the first one's going to cost you $425 now, and the second one's going to cost you $450.
Oh my god! These people.
Let's see. Freeblade Company's force disposition was changed. So was the Dominus Foe Breakers, and so was Gate Warden Lance. Jesus, they changed a lot of them.
So what I'm hearing is I have to rewrite my list for Hammer of Wrath.
Probably.
Maybe.
God.
Let me look in the other thing.
GW. Why are they doing this to me? Even when I don't want to change my list last minute, I still get forced to change my list last minute.
Just be glad you're not playing CSM.
Yeah.
These people, I gotta tell you.
These people.
The only FAQ change was they updated the Gate Warden Lance detachment.
Oh yeah, my list has the big caution symbol on it. I just pulled it up in the app.
Yeah. At the start of the first battle round, select 2 objectives to be your foundations. Place a circular foundation mark on each one. When you draw a line of sight from the closest part of one foundation mark to the closest part of the other, if any part of the model's base or hull or whatever crosses that line, the model's unit is said to be on your defensive line.
I gotta say, man, I went from being under 15 points to over 40.
Yeah, there you go.
This is you know what?
And that was just for Imperial?
That was Imperial Knights, yeah.
What about Chaos?
Your force disposition is no longer valid. Please edit the roster selected out. What's not valid? What's going on?
It changed the original force disposition you had changed. So you have to go
Well,
back.
I don't even know how to edit that.
You go to edit roster.
Yeah, I figured it out. I'm just being difficult.
Just being a bitch.
Whoa.
You're not wrong.
So Dominus, Foebreaker, and Gate Warden is what I had.
Yeah, doing Dominus Foebreakers, which again is really good because you can make
It's
those
still telling me it's
combat
invalid.
zero blocks.
But it doesn't tell you what is invalid about it.
It should.
Can you not take both those?
What are you taking?
Oh, I can't take Purge the Foe anymore.
Yeah.
Oh, that's nonsense.
Yeah, they changed a bunch of the dispositions for a bunch of stuff.
This is
You wanna
I'm
know-
not playing this game anymore.
You
want
want
to refund my Hammer Wrath ticket?
No. Your Chaos Knights. The Traitorous Lance Detachment gets stealth. Just for the stratagem. Storm of Darkness. And you get -1 to, and your opponent's -1 to hit. Your Knight Abominant. Your Volkite Combustor Weapon gets ignores cover. And you don't have a Knight Desecrator yet, huh?
I could take the Castellan and the Valiant, Danny.
Okay.
No.
Your Desecrator gets devastating
I don't-
wounds.
Yeah, I just don't think Chaos Knights are very good. They keep shafting Chaos Knights on the additional rules that could make them good. Like if Hero Knights get these additional rules that make them decent, like stratagems that make them decent, and these enhancements that make them decent, and Chaos Knights keep getting shafted.
They didn't change any of the points in Chaos Knights.
Right. I mean, see, this is what I'm talking about.
I mean, they lowered the points for War Dog Stalkers by 5. That's about it. And the Huntsman by 5. And then just some disposition changes.
Fantastic.
I know for Necrons they changed a few things. Oh no, they didn't. There's no FAQ for Necrons.
All right, so it looks like I'm running
You running Necrons?
Castellan, Crusader, Double Errant, and Valiant.
Hell yeah.
But I can't do Purge the Foe, so it's got to be. I think I'm going to do Take and Hold.
Yeah, taking hold. I actually tried that in my last game instead of doing Push the Foe.
My only options are Take and Hold and Priority Assets, and Priority Assets seems like a pain in the ass.
Yeah.
Cool. So now I'm at 1,990 points.
Yeah, they raised the cost on a bunch of Necron stuff.
Yeah, it's not like Necrons were good.
They were okay. They did okay at the tournament, but not.
Don't patronize me.
I said they did okay. I didn't say they were great.
Patronizing. I said they were trash.
I'm supposed to agree with John every time he says something.
Every time.
Yeah, have you forgotten how this works?
Yes.
It's a new edition. We've all forgotten how everything works.
Yeah, basically.
That's a true story.
Let me see. What am I? I'm mainly sticking with CSM, so that's really all what I care about.
So yeah, and so you're in the world of pain right now.
Yeah, well, I haven't played any games, so it's not too bad. But they changed in the Empiric Wellspring Detachment. They added Demon Prince with Wings to that correction about what benefit they get when they make a charge, or when they're select the fight and they do a dark pack where it's +2 strength, +1 AP. We'll get to the real pain in a little bit. I just want to go.
Why
through
delay the pain? I don't understand.
I just want to go to whatever if they answered anything in the FAQ, which they did not. It doesn't look like it. Yeah, all the pain is in like everything else. Oh wait, there it is. It's only 3 pages. Now these are all old ones. There's nothing new. Yeah, there's nothing new. But the real pain is the actual the points. So Abaddon went up to 295 because everyone was taking them.
He's good.
A Cursed Cultist went up, but only if you took like more than 2 units.
Right.
Both Predators went up in points. The Chancellor with the jump back went down though, and the Terminators. The Rhino went down if you took 1, but if you took it up to 3. Well, once you get to the 4th one, it goes up in points.
Yeah, I don't really like that mechanic. I mean, I get it though, but I don't like it.
Yeah. Well, Chosen went up just across the board, and then then Defiler went up to 340 for 1, and then 15 points if you take the autocannon or the last cannon, which is up 5 points for each one. So it's actually now 370. If you take it's 330 when you take the first one, 370. So it's 670 total for 2. I may still take it. Still may take 2. Blackheart's up 10 points, and the Masters of Maelstrom, because everybody takes them, is up. Mutilators are surprisingly down. Nemesis Claw is the special. That's the kill team, the Night Lord kill team. Red Corsair Reaver Captain's down. Vastor's up because a lot of people are using Vastor now. And surprisingly to me, anyway, the Venom Crawlers are up. So just up, up, up. And then they changed a bunch of dispositions. But I don't know how much it matters. I mean, it just matters how it plays, really. So we'll see. I haven't built the list yet, but already the list that did fairly well, which is it was what's his name from Art of War? Nadavati. Nadavati's Chaos Space Marine list, which had 2 Defilers. It's probably already like 30, 40, 50 points over. So oh well. They also corrected what they call the universal rules updates. So when the game was first released, the event companion did not cap the CPs that you can gain after your original one at 1, like in the past.
Right.
It wasn't in the event companion, and it wasn't in the team's companion. It was only in the doubles companion. So they added the max 1 CP for per turn, per phase per turn in the for the game.
Right.
And they extended the range of. I don't know why they did this again. So the strat that makes you basically you can't target them within 12.
Right.
In 10th edition they changed it to 18 if you didn't have lone op. And then in this edition, they changed it back to 12. Well, they just changed it back to 18. So,
okay.
And that the stratagem that adds new units to your army, you can only use once per battle, when before it didn't have that restriction.
Mm-hmm.
And just stratagems that can be used more than once per phase or per turn. Basically, it just gets more specific on when you can use it.
Mm-hmm.
But that was it for like the universal rules update. The event companion, there's a few. They changed some of the layouts. Some of the combination layouts. Right. So take and hold versus Purge of Foe layout A. Again, they corrected the generating command points. So it's only the one you get, and you can only get one more additional.
Did Do you think the layout changes are going to be something that's very common?
It might be, especially when they have mistakes. There was one layout. It was layout C, and I forget which combo it was. But they had
correcting mistake is one thing, but do you think they'll use it as like balance corrections?
Oh yeah, I think so. I think so. Because in the app you put what layout was used, so they have that data.
Yeah.
In
I
addition to
was assuming that with all the new data they'd be able to collect via the app. Like I never understood why you didn't keep score in the app and keep all that stuff in the app, because they have so much more data. Why were they trying to rely on like outside sources for that stuff? It didn't make sense.
Right.
Because now they can they'd be like, oh, this map is clearly broken for this faction. We can fix it.
Well, it's not really the faction; it's more the disposition.
I'm sorry, disposition. I meant disposition.
Yeah, which is why they're changing certain dispositions and changing the point cost of those dispositions. Then in their FAQ, they do bring up one that came up a lot, which was, does the end of battle points, is it part of the limit of 50? So you're limited to 15 battle points per round for primary and secondary. Mm-hmm. But what a lot of people didn't understand was that the end of battle points is outside of that limit.
Right.
And the end of battle points,
you just get as many as you want to last.
Yeah, as long as it's outside of that limit, outside of that the secondary or primary scoring.
But how likely is it that you can just like rack up?
No,
it's usually only like 5 points.
It's only like 5 points. So the most you can get is 35 in one turn at the end of the turn. But
it's not like an open inning in Little League.
No.
They're like, hey, last inning you can rack up as many points as you want, guys. Get all the runs you can.
Yeah. No. But you're limited to like 5 points, so it's not. It can still swing a game, because I know it has from this past weekend.
Yeah, but it's not a ridiculous. It's not like,
no.
Hey, I went from losing by 50 points to winning by 10.
Right. Yeah, it's not as excessive as it was in 10th. When a mission action places an objective marker and applies a status, like decoy, does removing that operation marker also remove the status? Yes. We did get a lot of, and that's basically it for the companion. But most of those changes are going to be in the app anyway. But like I mentioned earlier, I don't think you're here for that, John. But so there's a lot of questions that just like I didn't realize that if especially in an orc army, if you have multiple characters in a squad, when the bodyguard dies, those characters form their own squad
together.
Yeah, so they're not individual characters anymore.
Oh God! Okay.
Drawn together. I don't know if anybody will get that reference.
Everybody huddle together for warmth.
What else did they ask? The end of battle thing was a common one. The fight first was like a major one that a lot of people.
I thought the fight first thing was supposed to be simpler.
It's not fight first, but the fight order. So the way it works now, like before, it was like, oh, if you're the non-active player, if both of you have fight first, if you're a non-active player, the non-active player gets to go first.
Yeah.
If in ongoing combat, the non-active player gets to go first.
Yeah.
Now it's essentially back and forth the whole way through.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
So a lot of
wasn't that confusing in the game I played with Danny?
Well,
it's worded really
the way it's worded is kind of like. I mean,
it is really over. It's a perfect example of trying to over-explain a rule that ends up just making it more complicated.
Yeah. So the way it works is basically if Danny has fight first and I don't, or if we both do, Danny goes first because it's his turn. Then it's my turn, and if we're done, then Danny gets to go because he didn't get to go again. So in the ongoing combat, Danny gets to go first. So, and if Danny...
So what you're saying is, if my opponent doesn't understand how this works, I can pull out the old War Machine line. Mm-hmm. All right, this is how it's going to work.
Basically, here's what's going to happen. So yeah, so that it's a bit confusing at first, but it's actually fairly simple. They just wrote it very confusing. The fast rolling and precision is like way pretty good. Fast bowling with precision, it's a little confusing. Because now they have a thing called, there's a step in allocating wounds and allocating saves where you have to start grouping the models. And this wasn't an intent. This is something new that they added. And you group them based on the models all having the same stat line. So, for instance, in a rubric Marine squad, if you have an aspiring champion, your aspiring champion has 2 wounds. Because it has 2 wounds, and all the rubrics have 1, the aspiring champion, the sergeant, is in a separate grouping than the rubric Marines, and the owning player has to choose which group is going to take the shots. If that's not confusing. So there's a lot of that. Same with close combat. Trying to remember what else. There's one. I think I just got a question in the email for LSO. It's for plunder. Because I know it's for plunder because it keeps on coming up. Where you have to plunder a terrain that is in your opponent's, basically territory. Your opponent's half of the field.
Yeah, their territory, right?
Their territory, or whatever it's called. The problem is the large center terrain pieces are in both yours and your opponent's. So you can't plunder those. You have to plunder the little pieces that are wholly within your opponent's terrain piece. Or your opponent's territory. So because it doesn't say wholly within, people are assuming that within is okay, but it's not. I think it says completely within and not wholly within.
Oh.
I think that's the problem. I'm trying to find it right now. Hold on. There it is. Plunder. 1 unit within a terrain area that is not within your territory.
Okay. So in no man's land.
In no man's land, but your territory goes usually up to the center line.
Right.
And a lot of the big pieces are on that center line. So it's technically in your territory. So you can't plunder the big pieces. You have to plunder the little pieces in your opponent's territory.
Oh, wow. Yeah, that's kind of rough.
And so the way it's worded, and because it doesn't say within or wholly within, it just says within.
Right.
It caused a little bit of confusion.
Nice.
So having some of the rules guys at the event in Tacoma helped out a lot. So
I'm sure.
But plunder was a big one. Yeah, that was probably one of the bigger questions. That one and the end of battle one, but all so far all good. I mean, I have to make a list now, short, probably a couple, like 100 points or something. Stupid chaos. I'm still answering questions for LSO as we speak. They just keep on coming. So I think we're sold out for LSO at like a little over 300, so it's pretty cool.
Nice.
But Danny, you said you finished your league games?
I did. I played 3 games this week, Monday through Wednesday.
Monday through Wednesday.
Yep. Just getting it in there before the end because I'm gonna be real busy coming up. So
does it end this Sunday?
Cool.
When does it end?
I think like 2 more weeks.
Oh,
I'm gonna be really busy the next like 2 weeks.
What armies did you play against?
I played against Drukari, Chaos Knights, Blood Angels, Imperial Fists, and Guard.
And you were playing Tyranids?
Yep, playing my Tyranids. I just because of game ready to move and stuff like that, I didn't really change my list up much. I started with 3 Norns and went to 4 Norns. And,
okay.
That proved to actually be really good because they're really good when you can, in their own little mini detachment, when you can change their priority.
Okay.
And they're just tanky as hell. So I just sit there and tank. Generally speaking, I went 4-1. I only lost to Chaos Knights because Norns can't tank Chaos Knights. That's the thing. So it was fun. It was generally the games were generally pretty good. They're fun. Purge the Foe is very easy compared to what other people do.
Right.
So I tried switching to Take and Hold my last game, and that worked out really well. Because that list, it's all big bugs, but it's actually a lot of OC with the Norn, so it's very good at just like quickly getting on objectives and just staying there.
Oh.
So, works. Now I'm playing with lists for my one day I get to play at Hammer of how I control people. I might just take 3 Tyrannifexes.
There you go. Perfect. John, you decide what you're going to play for Hammer yet?
Yeah, I'm going to go with Imperial Knights. It's the easiest one for me to learn, like for the new edition, and it's like 5 models, so cool.
Okay.
I'm gonna play a bunch of games while I'm off the next couple of weeks.
Okay.
After starting on Monday, and then just learn it because I don't want to show up to Hammer Wrath and like, hey opponent, teach me how to play this game.
Right. I can has play.
I can has play. I want to at least know how to play the army and how to play the missions, so that way my opponent will also have a good game, rather than it be I don't care if I win, but I don't want the game to be slow and miserable for my opponent because I'm looking everything up, asking a bunch of questions, don't really know what's going on.
Whatever. You're going to win like 16-5 or something like that. Going into and finish on turn 2.
Hey, I'm fine with the games finishing fast, whether I win or lose.
No, I meant
with playing Knights.
I meant it'll take you the 3 hours to finish on turn 2.
No way. I'd give up way before that.
Right. I'm sorry if you're eating into my lunch/drinking time. That's not gonna happen.
Yeah, exactly.
Just be like,
hey, bro, you win. No, really.
You win, dog. Great game.
You can't concede on my turn. The hell I can't.
Yeah.
Right.
I would like you to explain to me the rules where it says I can't do that.
Yeah. Yeah, Imperial Knights. That's what I'm going to take. I think I've settled on, to learn with next week, I'll start with a list that's Castellan, Valiant, Crusader, and Double Errants. And see, nobody has Destriers, and I'm not willing to pay the eBay markup price.
Right.
Because somebody literally sold a Destrier on eBay for like $330.
Oof.
Oh my god.
I was like, are you kidding me? That's almost double MSRP.
Right.
What is going on around here? The eBay markup is ridiculous.
Yeah.
So if I don't get Destriers, I don't get Destriers. I probably will not.
Okay.
I'm hoping nothing happens to them between now and LVO, and they put some more out, and I can get a couple. I would really like to play Knights at LVO and play a couple Destriers, but we'll see.
Well, I think the next update is next month. I think it's one. There's one. I think this month. Well, the one we just had. Then August and September. I think it's the first 3 months.
Okay. So then October's wouldn't be out until after LVO.
No, September. There'll be a September one, probably right before LVO.
Didn't you say 3 months? Oh, was there one I missed?
There was one this past Wednesday. That's where we were talking about it.
No, but you said there'd be 3 updates.
Yeah,
so
July, August.
Oh, August. Got it. Yeah. Look, I am done with summer camp tomorrow, so I'm in August mode. It's like, hey, it's August, guys. I'm done.
Yeah.
Okay, got it. Okay, so the September one will be hopefully not right before LVO.
Well, we'll see.
God, that would suck. I'd be so pissed.
Yeah. Well, I'll put a list together and see if we can get a game in, because you need to fight against defilers.
Yes, I do.
Yeah, you see that.
Do you have defilers? Can I fight against your defilers also?
They did change the rule for the regular CSM, at least the fighter that I know of, that when you Demon Forge, they took away the reroll hits and wounds, all wounds. Now it's only reroll wounds of 1.
Which of the legions has the best defilers?
CSM. Well, I don't know about now. CSM, Thousand
originally.
Suns.
World Eaters still get their first one for just 270. So
Yeah, because it sucks. Because it's the worst one. It's the worst one out of all of them.
God damn. It's just heinous, Adam.
Well, compared to all the other ones, it is.
I know, but like, damn.
Adam has very strong opinions on this.
I'm just going with what I know. And I know Defilers. Thousand Suns is the one that you can Overwatch on a 4+.
Yeah, that's pretty crazy.
Do I need a practice game against NIDS?
No.
Probably not.
Okay. So I definitely need a practice game against
you need to... I don't think
I would enjoy playing you, but
the Orc Codex might be out by the time I Hammer Wrath. I don't know. Maybe.
Oh, really?
Are we
Maybe.
still
I don't know.
saturated
It's
with
not out
Chaos
yet.
Marine players in Southern California?
Do you what?
Are we still saturated with Chaos players in Southern California?
Yes.
Yes, but the store has a mix. So I'm running in the league at the store.
Yeah.
And right now it is hold on, let me look. We have 11 players. And they're only playing 1,000 point games just to get used to the
That's cool.
the new game. And it is Grey Knights, CSM, Death Guard, Space Marines, Astra Militarum, Space Marines, CSM, Dark Angels, Astra Militarum, and Death Watch.
Damn, someone did Death Watch.
Yeah, well. So there's a lot of Space Marine players, but again, like this is like a learning league because they're all beginners, more or less,
Right.
for the most part. But I think on a whole, I think we still have a lot of Chaos players in general because I know a lot of guys from the league play at the store.
Mm-hmm.
So, like, I see Oscar there sometimes and things like
Probably
that.
need to play Chaos, play against Space Marines, maybe try to find an Orc player to play against.
I play against Orcs, Necrons if you can. There's no Necron player at the store right now. Like, at least that regularly plays at the store. You'll probably find one if you go into the league Discord.
Yeah.
Because they're probably going to be practicing for like LVO, as we get closer to it. I don't know exactly where the numbers are for LVO right now, but I think it's north of 700. I think.
Oh wow.
I think. I don't know.
It was only 5 something last year.
Well, yeah, last year was the double tap year.
Yeah. Oh, that's right. I forgot about that.
So I don't know if it'll hit 1,000.
Where the hotel is for that yet? I haven't been paying attention.
If what?
The root block, I mean.
Oh, they haven't yet. I know the hotel that's literally across the street from the convention center is open now.
Yeah.
So we'll see.
Yeah, I don't think I would do that one. I think I'd still stay at the Golden Nugget.
Stay at the Golden Nugget just to be near all the action.
I mean, I like a casino. I like downtown. Natalie and I like the pools, and they have a good pool.
Oh yeah, they have the shark with the.
They have the Shark Tank pool. The other one is I think this year we're going to try to make sure that we plan ahead of time so we can go to the pool with all of the screens at the Circa on Sunday to watch the football games.
Oh, okay.
Oh, that'd be cool.
Yeah. Since I'm not going to be playing on Sunday.
Yeah. I was going to say, that sounds fun. I should join you. And then I was like, wait, I have to work on Sunday.
I mean, do you? You can call in sick, right?
No.
No.
He can. You can call in dead.
He can call in dead, but not sick.
I'll call in dead for you, Danny. Don't worry about it.
Danny calls in dead.
I'm calling. Hey, Adam, Danny died last night. He can't go to work.
I'll just walk in after the morning games and be like, how's it going? Who's winning?
Adam goes on to Instagram. There's selfies of me and Danny watching the games in the pool. It's weekend at Bernie's over here. Don't worry about it.
You can still watch the game during the finals. I did.
Yeah, but not at a pool.
Oh no.
With drinks.
Yeah. See, this is what I'm talking about.
On a big screen.
This is what I'm talking about.
Well,
anyways,
yeah.
LVO will be great. I don't think I will stay at the place if it's not a casino.
Well, I
It
mean,
really defeats the point of having the tournament in Vegas, in my opinion.
yeah, I don't know what the plans are for the hotel because I don't care because it's not my job. So,
Yeah, it's not your
But-
circus.
but I know there's the hotel that's across the street that they opened like after we'd already like got the golden nugget for that year. So, or they opened like a month before LVO last year. So it's a brand new hotel, but I haven't been to it, so I don't know what it's like. So, but we'll see. So LSO's next to me. Got to worry about that. And then I'll worry about LVO. I have a couple months before LVO, so I'll have time to worry about that stuff. But other than that, I believe that's it. John, any words of wisdom since you're dipping your toe back into competitive play?
Oh, God, no. Those are my words of wisdom. Oh, God, no.
Danny?
Play games, be nice to each other. Star action bitching is not cool.
Okay, but it is funny to watch happen.
I mean, yeah.
Except when
Well,
it's
it's
happening
not.
to you.
Yeah.
Well, thank you everybody for listening. As always, don't forget to like, subscribe, all that good stuff. Don't forget to say hi if you happen to be at LSO or even LVO, or if you happen to buy the store, 42 East Colorado Boulevard in Old Town, Pasadena. We have Hammer of Wrath coming up, and it's apparently sold out, which I didn't even notice. So
Ooh, did I buy the last ticket and push you over the edge?
maybe we had a couple drops, so I have to put up there's a couple people on the wait list. I have to let them know. But
I want to be the one that pushed you over the edge.
Did you sign up?
Yeah, I bought a ticket.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I have a receipt in my email and everything. You can't tell me I can't come.
Oh, I can just drop you from the event and not give a refund because we're
No.
past the refund date.
No, I have it right here. Event organizer, Nicholas Lozano. Date, August 15th, 2025. Oh, no. No, it's 2026.
I did have someone buy an older. I guess they just looked up the event and bought a ticket for the older an older event, which I thought was hilarious.
Yeah, that's why I made that joke, because it's fucking stupid that Best Coast Pairings allows you to buy tickets for events that have passed.
Yeah, very good.
Like, come on. That's got to be the easiest line of code possible.
I don't know.
To write.
I don't code, but anyway.
They don't even have to code. They can just ask Claude to do it. Claude would do it for them in 0.5 seconds. Come on. Anyways.
Waste all that precious water. Again, don't forget to like, subscribe, all that good stuff. I'll see everybody at LSO.
Laters.
See ya.